Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. So what was the original idea for Infinity Train? I've seen some people comment on my thoughts on Infinity Train video, saying that they thought Infinity Train felt a tad rushed, and they thought it would have been better as a full-on series instead of a mini-series. Well, we actually have confirmation from Owen Dennis on what the original idea for Infinity Train was. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Owen Dennis had an Ask Me Anything on the Infinity Train Reddit on Friday before the finale had aired. And he was asked a question about the original idea of Infinity Train, and he responded saying, the original idea was going to be a movie. Then I thought maybe Cartoon Network would want it as a series, so I adapted it to be like an ongoing thing. Then when they brought up the idea of a miniseries, I latched onto that as being the best of both worlds. So basically, this confirms that the original idea for Infinity Train was for it to be a movie. And honestly, when I think about Infinity Train as a movie, I think that that's a pretty good idea. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it worked well as a miniseries, even though I do have some issues with it. And if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, then I'll click on the video in the card in the top right corner. But anyways, it worked well enough as a miniseries. I feel like it shouldn't. Definitely, I don't think it should be a full-on series like Adventure Time or regular show or something like that. I don't think that there's enough of a story there to justify having like a 20 or 30 episode season. I feel like it should be short and sweet, but I do feel like it would have worked really well as a movie. And it would have been really interesting to see it become a movie, because then that brings up the possibility that if the movie is extremely successful, instead of there being, say, a season 2 of the miniseries, if the movie was really successful, then maybe there would have been like a full-on series afterwards that, different adventures with, Tulip on the train after she gets off the train, or different protagonists like I spoke about in my previous video. So I think that it would have been interesting to see it as a movie, and just, there would have been, I guess, it would have been pretty different because there would have been no gaps in between each episode, because a lot of the episodes have like gaps in between them. It's like episode 1 starts and then there's kind of a gap to episode 2 and so on and so on. And then it would have been more like the finale, which was episodes 9 and 10 and 8 actually, 8, 9 and 10. Those episodes take place one after another after another. That basically would have been the whole vibe of the movie. So I think it would have been really interesting to see. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you would have preferred to see Infinity Train as a movie, or if you're happy with what we got is as a mini-series. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.